This is going to be a general energy reading. Could be a trigger reading. So I'm just giving you guys a trigger warning. If you guys are easily offended by readings, you think everything is negative when, something comes out that is not what you want to hear or doesn't tickle your fancy, it's not all rainbows and all of that, then please turn this reading off. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and tap into this energy, especially those of you who may be concerned about or giving a lot of more energy than you need to this quote unquote karmic partner, as it's called, or they're called in certain situations. So if you guys are focused on that person, or you're giving them a lot of energy, giving them they shine, giving them heifers, or those dudes your time, so much energy that they're doing this or doing that, and oh, she ain't even all of that, or he's this, and oh, my poor divine feminine, or my poor divine masculine, and blah blah blah. Or you could be cussing them out, saying they're stupid, why are they dealing with this karmic partner, and just giving this person too much shine, too much energy. This reading is for you, if you don't mind. It's very general. It's not a personal reading, so I can't tap into all of your energies, and so don't take something personal, because it's general. If it happens to resonate with you, you will feel it within yourself and know that it's for you. And if it's not for you, it's just not going to make sense. It may just go completely over your head, but you'll know within yourself, honestly, whether you want to accept it or not, but you'll know whether it's for you. So let's go ahead and tap into this energy. I'm going to look at your energy, the person that you're dealing with energy, and the quote-unquote karmic partner's energy. Your energy, your counterpart, and the karmic. And I'm going to put them to the side. We're going to look at your energy first. Six of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Lover's card. Okay. Actually, this should be in the middle because I pulled that card first. So this is the overall energy, the Six of Pentacles. All right. So already you got two sixes here. So this represents balance and it represents harmony. So maybe there's something that's lacking. Someone is taking crumbs or chump change in this situation. Could be you, or you could be giving and not receiving much out of it. Some of you guys are obsessing over this situation and you're challenged by this, your inability to let this go. Some of you guys can't stop sleeping with this person even though you know that they have someone else. Some of you guys are in this energy of knowing that what you're doing may not be of your highest good, but it's hard to stop. Okay? If you had a question during this reading, the answer is no. Something about divine timing and mirroring. So if something is not going a certain way, it's either because both of you guys are not in the right space. I don't know where that came from. That's what came out. Your divine counterpart could be an air sign. Gemini, specifically with the Lover's card. They could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Sag, or a Virgo. For some of you, that could be your sign. But the energy that I'm picking up on is that you guys are kind of obsessing over something. You're not able to let it go. There's this inability to let it be, let it go. Okay. So it's hard to... Yeah, a lot of you feel like you're stuck when you really aren't stuck. Yeah, you feel bound by this and you're unable to move forward. You're unable to put your focus in another direction, whether it be temporarily or permanently. Okay, some of you guys are patiently waiting for something to happen, and it could be the return of this person because the return card popped up. So you could be waiting for this person to return in some essence, in some way. Spirit's telling you to drop these burdens, okay? You're holding on to some heavy energy, and it's like, let that energy go. It's heavy. I'm not telling anybody that they need to give up on their connection and all of that. Like, I'm not here to tell you to give up on it or to keep putting energy into it. That's your free will decision or choice. But Spirit's saying to drop some sort of burden. You're carrying a heavy energy, a heavy load to the point where you're at your limit, to the point that it may be sucking your energy dry. Okay. Maybe you're putting all of your energy and all of your eggs into one specific basket. Whatever that means to you, you could be putting all or too much energy into one thing and one person and one area of your life. And you're starting to feel like it's taking a toll on you. So, Spirit's wanting you to focus on going inward as the hermit. What have you learned so far? What information have you gathered about this connection? Because there will be some sort of clarity or spirit. You might need to communicate with God about this relationship, but it can also be that there will be some communication involved with the situation. There will be communication potentially, because the Lover's card is Gemini ruling card and Mercury ruling planet. So Mercury is communication. So it could be Mercury retrograde, something significant about that. But I feel also that there will be some truth. Like Archangel Gabriel may deliver a message to you in relations to a decision that needs to be made. There's three snakes in these cards. There's a snake in the devil card. There's a snake on the hermit is holding, and there's a snake in the ground on the Lover's card. So this can represent rebirth, or this can represent some sort of deception. Seeing something clearly, because the Lovers and the devil are kind of one and the same energy. One's shadow, one's light energy. So something will come to light about this energy. All right, so let's look at your person's energy. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, what the hell? Page of, what the hell? Not all these pages. Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Dealing with a little kid here. Like, they could literally be younger than you, or they could just be immature. It's all hell. So let's get into it, though. So the Page of Pentacles is a person that's giving only what they have to offer. I mean, this is a person that really doesn't have anything to give. I feel like this is like kiddie stuff. And I feel like they're challenged because they want to walk away from someone. They want to... This is a person that's not committed in a sense. Whether they're not committed to you or committed to this other person. There may be more than one quote-unquote karmic partner involved. They could just be sleeping around with multiple people or dealing with multiple men or women. Or karmic partners could be friends and family involved, you know, in the mix. But they're not committed to this person. They're walking away. You know, they taking, you know, the pimp stroll. This looks like a pimp to me. He got the pimp hat. Like, come on. So they could be a little player type, you know, they don't have any intentions on staying. This could be a short-lived connection with you, short-lived connection with this other person, but only until I look at the other side of the deck of the other person, then I'll know for sure. But let's see. Because they got too many cup cards. The union in reverse. They don't want union with someone. They want to walk away, and they're challenged by this. Observe. So it's kind of like a mystery to them. They don't know what they want. They don't know who they want. They don't want to be committed to anybody. Let's keep it all the way funky. Divine masculine. This person isn't a divine masculine. At least not. They're not walking in that essence and that truth. This person is walking in their pride and in their ego. Like, let's just keep it all the way real. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person or that they'll never step into their divinity and know who they are. But they still have a lot of learning to do. They're a baby at this spiritual. They're nowhere near on your level. Okay, they're not on your level, and that's not necessarily a good or bad thing. They're just, it is what it is. And I feel like this person has a lot of lessons and learning, and maybe they are to learn things from you. You know, maybe you're holding on to someone that may not be of your highest good right now, or may not even be the one at all. Um, and if you're, a big girl or big boy enough to be open to the fact that that may be it, or if it's too hot to handle, or it's too much, or you want to shoot the messenger, you want to shoot me, thumbs me down. But I'm just being real with you. If this resonates, if it sits in your heart to a point where you can feel it and you can know that this may be the case, that this is someone maybe that you were meant to assist them on their journey and help them walk their path, because this person still has a long way to go in comparison to you. Um, and they don't really, the truth is, they don't really have too much to offer you, because they're still having to learn who they are. And this could be a 40-year-old man or woman that is learning and discovering their truth of who they are and what they have to offer in life. Maybe they felt like superficial things was enough. That, oh, women just want flowers and candy and good sex and someone to be around and take them out to dinner. Maybe that's all they've known. Or a man wants a woman that can cook and clean and looks good and has her hair and her nails done and a tight body. Maybe that's all they've known. And they haven't really fully found their worth and value yet, and this is what they're offering. The answer is yes. Soulmate and numbing. So yes, this person was a soul connection. And I feel like this person may not be aware of that type of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. I do feel like this person has emotional issues. Then you got the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is, I feel like this person does have a good heart. They try their best to give what they can and what they feel is right. They may be a people pleaser a little bit. This person may be a little bit delusional when it comes to love and delusional about this connection. They may just be unaware of things. They may be a person that, is very sweet with their words, very charming, almost to the point where it comes across as very innocent, or they're a good flirt, or they're just, a sweet person, and it's hard not to love them. Received on awakened. Yeah, they admire you. They see you as like something that they may aspire to be or are not, but they're not open to awakening, because you got received in reverse and unawakened. So they kind of, they're comfortable in their space, and I feel like they don't feel like there's anything that they want to, there's nothing that anyone else can offer them that's going to really change their mind about who they are and what they want in life. Not at this point. They're very stubborn. They ain't even accepting what God is giving them. So God may be giving them spiritual insights about things, giving certain people to them in their life to help them and to guide them, or to love them or support them, friends or whatever, lovers, and they're taking all of those things for granted. This person is a little this person, I heard the word naive, but this person is a little ungrateful and a very stubborn, prideful person. They might not even believe in a higher power or God. They may have lost their faith and belief in something higher and something greater a long time ago. Or they just don't really believe in love like that. They're not into that big, great love. They believe maybe love is just, you know, some sort of compatibility, good sex, you get married, you have kids, that's it. Or there's enough women to go around, or there's enough men to go around, and life is just, whatever. And that's neither good or bad. That's that person's path, whatever they're deciding to choose in life. But that's how they're looking at things. And the Eight of Cups, the conclusion is that they are going to walk away. They're going to continue to detach. I feel like this is a runaway lover. Like, they come in very passionately. They come in with gifts, or they come in with something that, may feel good at the time being. It comes in, could be something very, small chump change. But my thing is, what is it that has gotten you and this other person caught up? Because this is not even a knight. This is a page. Like, this is a baby in the game. Like they and maybe it's the innocence, maybe it's the empathy and wanting that empath aspect of wanting to be the savior and help somebody. Maybe that's what the attraction or drawing this is, or maybe this was your child in a past life and you just want to be there for them. You want them to be great. But in actuality, if you really step back, this person really isn't giving much. I mean, they did give something, but they're not giving a lot. Let's put it that way. I feel like they're very charming and they come in and they love, but then they also leave you bleeding at the end of the day too. Um, your heart hurting, and it's because this person was never really meant to stay for some of you, or they're not the time for you guys to be together, and they still have some lessons that they need to learn. They still have to explore some things before they can come to you. So you guys can be dealing with a heavy water energy. I'm getting Pisces and Cancer specifically, but it can be a Scorpio, could be an fire sign or earth sign as well. So let's look at the infamous Karmic. What's good with him or her? You got the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Swords. All right. So, I feel like this person puts a lot of energy and effort towards this connection. If they're a man, if the karmic partner, quote unquote karmic partner, is a male or masculine energy, they put a lot of energy and effort into this connection. They're very patient, willing to do whatever it takes to make this work, whether it's on some good, good intentions or negative intentions. For some, it's negative, with the Seven of Swords right next to the Seven of Pentacles, both sevens. So this person could be a little bit of a liar, good at creating scenarios to keep one person dependent upon them, or for them to kind of still be dependent on this other person. So they may be a good liar. They may not approach things on a positive or good intent. So their challenge is that they're trying to figure out how to keep this connection afloat. They're not worried about you at all. If they know about you, they could care less. Like, their focus is not on you. It's their focus is on how to play the game and keep this person hooked. Because they don't feel like you're really that much of a threat. Because I feel like they know that as long as they keep feeding this person something, they're gonna stay. And the thing is that they want to keep this person asleep too. Like, they want to keep this person so caught up in an illusion and see what they want them to see. Feed them BS, feed their ego, and keep them stuck where they are and complacent, because they don't, the thing is that on a deeper level, they don't want this person to level up and surpass them. They don't want this person to be initiated into their higher self, into their true divinity, and awaken to who they truly are. This person wants to keep them where they're at. They want to keep them asleep. Whether they're knowing this on a conscious level or subconscious, they want to keep them delusional about the situation with them and their relationship and who they are as a person. They may be a person that feeds them lies and BS and maybe talks down on them, or they might just appease them to keep them around. That's what they're going to continue to do. As long as this other person allows them to do it, the karmic, quote unquote, partner is going to continue to try to keep this person asleep as long as they can. And as long as this other party allows them to do it. Because this person, though, the thing about the Seven of Pentacles is that there's a rope that's going to trap this mug. Like, it's going to bound. They're going to bind themselves up, and they're going to, whatever they're creating, this deception is going to end up getting them caught up later on. This could be your person or this could be the karmic, but whoever, these deceptions and lies are going to keep someone caught up and bound and trapped in some case. Because it's funny, you see this rope surrounding the Seven of Pentacles, He's about to get caught up in that loop. It's perfectly created for his leg so he can get caught up in it and get strung up. This person's getting strung along because that same rope is tying that man's leg. So he's about to get strung up and stuck, or she, or it could be the other person is just creating a bound for themselves. Yeah, so you have winter, patience, and solitude. So this person's very cold, like very calculated, very like icy cold, maybe non-emotional because you don't have any cup cards, with the exception of the hangman. That's Pisces, so that's technically water, but their emotional intent is to keep this person asleep, which that's not good. So the patience card is that they're willing to put the patience in, and they're willing to be patient. They might even know what this person is dealing with you. Some of you guys know this already, that you know about each other. They know about you. You know about them. Obviously, you wouldn't be here. But they already know, like, their conclusion is that they're very clear on what they need to do. And they're not thinking about anybody else but this person. Because they feel like they got it in the bag. Like, that's how they feel. They could care less about, oh, if he's talking to someone else, or he's talking to her, or she's talking to him, or they've been talking. That person does not, they don't care about that. They're not worried about you or the situation like that, because in their eyes, they know what to do. It's worked for them so many times, so they're not tripping. So you have freedom, mature woman, true love, and the Ice Queen. So I feel like the mature woman for a majority of you is you watching the more receptive energy, whether you're male or female, whether you identify as a feminine energy or not, the more receptive energy. The Ice Queen can represent this other person, the quote unquote karmic, whether they're male or female. They are very ice cold. They don't really have any emotions. They're also, their energy, their aura is very icky. It's very dirty, very filthy, very dense energy that they operate from, and that's just what they represent. That's who they are. That's not a jab or nothing. That's just who they are. The true love card, I feel like someone does have true love in their heart, and true love may lead to someone setting themselves free and deciding to be free from the situation, taking the high road, the conclusion. This can be the conclusion. Someone freeing themselves, soulmate and admired. So I feel that there's a level of love and admiration for this other person, and you care about this person deeply, but you are going to free yourself of something. Some of you guys, that is the true love. The true love, that is the ultimate, what you were meant to experience, and maybe what you were meant to learn is to love someone unconditionally regardless of the situation. But know not to take any BS. And then you have twin flame with the muse. So this connection, I don't really subscribe to twin flame stuff like that anymore. So I don't go off labels. But this higher level of a connection, the highest level, or the ultimate desired connection for you specifically, your unique desired connection. This is going to lead you to being inspired to manifest that. Whether it be with this person or someone else, whoever is whoever is of this high level connection, it's going to inspire you to manifest that and continue that. So you're going to free yourself of anything that doesn't serve you right now, because this is what you're seeking to manifest. This is what you're inspired by having. You aspire to have this high level connection with someone. Even if that means you got to let this other person go. And it's the true unconditional loving key to all of this is that if it's for you, it will be. There's no need to cling on to something. There's no need to have to label something, or have to hold on and attach yourself and be so attached and obsessed, and if it's not them, I'm gonna die, and if it's not them, what am I gonna do? Of course, we have human emotions, and we get upset. Like, yeah, we get upset because we wanted something to work out. That's just human nature, and we want to hold on to the people and things that we love. But I feel like what you'll notice that you've mastered something and you've matured in this connection or your journey is when you can free yourself with love in your heart without being angry at this person or resentful. Maybe also too, not being resentful towards the quote unquote karmic partner, by looking at all of this as it is what it is, and I was meant to learn what I was meant to learn. And it's not a situation that I deserve to be in, because I deserve more than that. I'm better than that, than to lower my energy into this. And I have love in my heart, and I wish you the best. I wish the person that I love the best, and if it's meant to be, it will be. But I'm going to free myself because I'm open to whatever spirit has for me, if it be you or not you. And that's the thing. That it's kind of hard to get to that point. It is hard. I've been there. It's hard. And another big part too is to forgive that person for not being what you thought they were. And a lot of times it's our expectations of what we want and what we think a person is should be and what we would like them to be or how we would like things to go. And when it doesn't happen, we get upset. And sometimes we take that anger out on ourselves too. Like we blame ourselves. And that's another thing that we have to, master as well. So yeah, I would never tell anybody, regardless of this is your person or not. That's the thing you can't worry about. If this is your person and you feel like it's toxic right now and that you need to let go and you need to live your life, or you need to do what you got to do and be happy within yourself, that you will be okay with doing that. You're not going to feel like you got to cling on to dear life and get mad when someone tells you that this may not be of your highest good. It will sting, it will trigger you, because I've been there before. I know what it feels like. But I will never condone someone being, there's a devil again. I will never condone someone being in a situation that doesn't serve them just for the sake of getting views or just tickling people's fancy or whatever. I don't know, maybe, as far as like, I know maybe I'm just meant to help people face their shadows and help them heal. Maybe that's why my readings get to those types of levels, that it's not always the surface of things and, this person loves you and they're coming back and they want to be with you and they want to sleep with you. And that's cool and everything. That's not to say that that's not true. But it's like, what are they really doing to back that up? What efforts are they really making? Are we going to continue to make excuses for them and say, they're sleeping or they're scared or they can't leave this person and all of that? And in some cases, people get out of situations when they're ready or when they feel like it's the right time. But how long are we going to hear that same story until we say, I got to choose myself for now? Like, I can't wait for someone, and I can't die inside holding on to something and attaching myself. If this person if they are in fact what they are for me and who they are to me, then it's going to happen. And I don't have to wait around for it, because it will naturally come to me, because it's meant for me and I'm meant for them and meant for it, this to happen. But it's also what may be the point where you are ignoring and denying that there could be something else out there for you, or someone else out there for you that is higher and greater and better for you than that person was, and it was just meant for you guys to come into contact for whatever reason at that time. So, you know, my readings are the unpopular opinion readings. Like they're not the most popular majority readings. Like, it's not always that. So I say that to say that I will help you face your shadows, because in order to find the light within yourself, you got to face your shadow, but it's up to you to want to do that. I'm just a messenger. So it's your free will choice as a messenger, if the reading stands out to you, to take what you are discerning within yourself and do what you will with it. That's up to you. I'm not here to predict anybody's future. tell them somebody's coming back. If that is the potential, then whoever's meant to hear that, if that is the case, you will know that it's for you. But as of this reading, I'm getting like you're barking up the wrong tree, like you're worried about the wrong things right now, and you're stuck in something, and it's like you're trying to figure out how to free yourself and how to get out of this mess right now. And this connection, it does have heavy energy, it does have a lot of karma in it, and it doesn't have to be like karma in a negative sense. It's just some things that need to be cleared up. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I feel that you're gonna have clarity. Don't worry about it. I just feel like you need to get out of blaming yourself or blaming another person, or telling yourself that I don't know how I'm gonna do this, I can't get over this person, or I don't know, like putting yourself in this place of desperation and being stuck and being helpless, when all it takes is for you to say F it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but F it. I want to be happy. It's just a decision away. It's a decision away, and you're free from that. But some people like to obsess and stay in this, and that's, if that's your decision, cool. But some of you guys are going to free yourself of this person, and I'm just going to tell you straight up, this person is going to come back. As soon as you cut cords with them, that person's going to come back. And I'm not going to pull any more cards because I'm going to leave it up to you, because I feel like what's going to transpire out of this is something that you need to confront and you need to face, and then make a decision from there. But just know that this person, because there is a tie there, there's a spiritual tie, there's a red ribbon right there. And some believe a red ribbon represents soulmates or represents some sort of soul tie. So when you detach from this and you free yourself from this, and it may happen all the time. How many times have you stopped thinking about somebody and they call you? Or, you know, when you move on to a new person, your exes start coming back. It's kind of like that. So this person is going to sense and feel that energy, and they're going to do something to appease you. It's going to be a quick victory, or it could be a small victory. You got two victory cards, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. So this person is going to come back around and appease you or give you something. You know, they're going to feed you something. And at that point, it's up to you, because I'm seeing it. I'm going to leave these cards a secret behind, but this is going to be up to you to discern what's going to happen. What's the deal? What is the deal going to be? Yeah, because this person is like, they have a long way to go on their journey. They're being guided. So however they choose to do it, they're going to choose what's best for them. Regardless of what you feel or what someone else feels, they're going to do what they feel guided to do. That's one thing that you can learn from this person, and maybe the other person can learn from them, is that they're always going to choose themselves and what they feel is best for them. And that may require them turning their back on people. And it could be that this person has some emotional things that they need to heal, that they don't want to face or confront within themselves, so that it's easier for them to turn their back on people. Let's see what's up with this energy. So this other person is going to continue to get and reap the benefits. They got the quote-unquote karmic partner. They may get some sort of victory too, and that could be a stable relationship for some of them out of this person, or continuing to like get money from this person, or they buy a house together, or they're going to continue to get something out of this. And it's of a materialistic value. It's more of from a look at me, you know, smuggish, bragging online. Maybe this person may brag about something online. Oh, they bought this for the kids, or they bought me this, and that's their life. That's what they like. This is what the quote-unquote karmic partner likes. Or look what I bought her. Or you might see them with something new and shiny that they got, or bragging about what they bought your partner, and or the person that you're interested in, or whatever, the person that you're connected with. They might go online and show it off, and you know, because, and it's all for show. It's all, the karmic partner does gives the gifts, or when they receive the gifts, they show these things off, or when they're getting certain superficial things out of a connection, they like to brag about it, or that's all their aim is. That's their reward for them, and that's what this is. What is your advice? Romantic feelings and past life relationship. So the love is still here. It didn't die. I feel like Spirit is saying that maybe you go back to the past and really explore this connection from beginning to end. For whatever reason, Spirit is telling you to really, really look at this and not judge yourself, but really look and feel into this energy from start to finish, because there's something for you to see. All right, so much love as always. If you guys would like a more detailed personal reading, you guys can always check out my website for personal readings. If you guys have questions, I would suggest or prefer rather than going on social media, DMing me or my website. I don't answer messages on my website. I feel it's more better that you directly, personally email me at my Gmail account if you guys have any questions about my readings.